What's cracking, y'all? It's your girl, JL Brown with Speak On It, coming to discuss back to school basics, bedtime, behavior, and bullies. These three topics are important because when kids get ready to start, these are three main important things that they have to face during the recycling of academics. Now, bedtime is super important, not only for parents, that moment for us to be able to rejuvenate and get our life back in order so we can prepare for the next day, but it's also important for kids. They need to regain their energy so that they can be productive, be able to focus on their academics at school the next day. To my surprise, if you have a child that's between pre-K and first grade, studies show that those children should be put down by 7:30. Second grade and sixth grade, studies show that those children should be put down by 8 o'clock. Now, if you have teenagers, 9 and 10 o'clock is perfectly okay. Keep in mind that it's saying that kids should be put down to bed at this time, and that's pretty much because you have a lot of these youngsters that gets up with, "Mom, I'm thirsty," or "Mom, I gotta use the bathroom," "Mom, my stomach hurt," Mom. So you give them a 30-minute head start, and by the time they get all these mom requests out of the way, they should be good to go. Now, the reason why I want to talk about behaviors, I feel like some of you parents tend to forget how your kids ended the previous school year. Yeah, I'm talking about those students who struggled the whole year, or by the end of the year, they barely was able to get promoted to the next grade. And then you turn around and do something like buy them all these clothes where you're either running up your credit card bill, borrowing money from your bill, or from friends to send these kids to school to look like they're getting ready to walk a fashion runway. We don't reward misbehavior and bad grades. That's not the reason they're going to school anyway. But let's not get it twisted. We have some of you parents that can take some pages out of those books of treating your children, because I'm also tired of seeing on social media you parents that have all of these back to school pictures of these kids, and by the time December comes, you still slaying with your $500 weed and your Louis Vuitton shoes, and your kids, they're looking a hot ass mess. And really, it's not because of the kids, it's because you're not prioritizing right. What are you teaching them? Let's teach them how to prioritize and have balance in their lives. Also, the reason why I feel like you need to make sure that you have your children decent. Go to school every day with cruel ass kids, aka bullies. And they're already up against a lot. I'm so tired of turning on the TVs year after year, seeing sad stories about a child who killed themselves because they couldn't handle the pressures of either school bullies or cyber bullies. If you're a parent that has a bully for a child, you need to get your ass beat too. I'm going to tell you why. Because those kids, they're imposing on innocent children what they're feeling inside, whether it's an insecurity that they're having or some difficulty that they're facing behind closed doors at home. That's not okay, because you shouldn't be raising children that are being brought up with misfortunes and imposing it on other innocent victims. Now, bullies are not just the peers of your kids. Bullies can sometimes be staff, teachers, and faculty within the four walls that your children go to every day. And as a parent, you need to make your presence known. These people should know not only what you look like, what you sound like, and what your motives are. I'm going to tell you, I've met a lot of faculty and staff at my children's school. Some of them I've actually became really good friends with. And it plays a big role. It's nice for these people to know that they have your support with educating and bringing up your children. Again, they shouldn't just know your face. They should know your name. They should know what you're about. They should know that they have your support. It takes a village to raise a child. So, 1, let's get these kids to bed at a decent time so they can be productive throughout the school year. Let's make sure that we're not rewarding misbehavior, and let's advocate against bullies, whether it's their peers or the faculty and staff at school. I'm going to give one more helpful little tip. In order to help these kids prepare and get out of the door on time, maybe you should do what I do, which is make my children prepare all of their clothes for the school week on Sunday. That's right, 5 sets of outfits that are prepared Sunday night so that Monday through Friday, I don't have to hear, Mom, where's this? Mom, do you know where that's at? Mom, help me find. It's all lined up. I hope you enjoyed this segment of Back to School Basics, Bedtime, Behavior, and Bullies. Until we meet again, peace, love, and happiness.